Jammu Links News Top Stories is brought to you by Tasya Herbals alcohol-based hand sanitizer with neem and aloe vera extracts, helping India fight COVID-19. Two terrorists, including a top commander of Pakistan-based terror outfit Lashkar-e-Toiba, were gunned down by security forces in an encounter in Jammu and Kashmir's Srinagar on Monday. The security forces launched a cordon and search operation in the early hours of Monday morning in Old Barzula area in Srinagar after receiving a specific input about the presence of terrorists there. The killed terrorists have been identified as Saifullah, a resident of Pakistan, and Irshad, a resident of Pulwama. Saifullah involved in several recent attacks on security forces and around Srinagar. Dozens of students affiliated with the Akhil Bharatiya Vidyarthi Parishad were detained on Monday after they tried to take out a march towards the Civil Secretariat to protest against the admission process in the Cluster University of Jammu. Among other prominent demands, the ABVP is seeking fee reduction for the current academic year in view of coronavirus pandemic, reopening of the portal for fresh admissions and refunding of the hostel fees as there was no student on the campus. Police used mild lathi charge on the students after they blocked the main road leading to the Civil Secretariat.
को कम करती है, अपनी सीट्स को कम करती है। मैं पूछना चाहूंगा, ये जम्मू कश्मीर का विद्यार्थी 80% 90% लेने के बाद जाएगा तो जाएगा कहाँ जाएगा विद्यार्थी, यदि आपके एफिलिएटेड कॉलेजेस के अंदर उनको एडमिशन नहीं मिलेगा।
After successful conduct of 28-day-long Jan Abhiyan and Back to Village 3 program aimed to bring governance at the people's doorstep, Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha announced 2-day My Town, My Pride initiative for municipalities from October 19th in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. Giving out the details of the initiative for urban local bodies, it was informed that My Town, My Pride will be like B2B for providing doorstep delivery of different government services and to identify structural issues firsthand. The aim of the initiative is to empower the public and ensure on-spot redressal of the issues or grievances. J&K Police Chief on Monday said that as many as 180 terrorists, including top commanders of different outfits, were killed in 75 successful operations conducted by security forces, while 55 personnel were martyred during the last over 9 months in Kashmir Valley. Director General of Police J&K Dilbag Singh further said that 138 terrorist associates and active terrorists were arrested since January this year in the valley.
The city has seen 8 encounters so far. During these 8 encounters, we've been able to neutralize 18 terrorists so far. So Lashkar and all, they have been trying to find a foothold in the city. But our internet work is quite good, quite effective. And it's because of a good internet work that whenever they try to find a foothold in the city.
India and China on Monday held the 7th round of high-level military talks with the sole agenda of finalizing a roadmap for disengagement of troops from all the friction points in eastern Ladakh. As the border standoff entered the 6th month, an early resolution to the row appears dim. The talks at the Corps Commander level began at around 12 noon in Trishul on the Indian side of the line of actual control in eastern Ladakh, official sources said. The Indian delegation is led by Lieutenant General Harinder Singh, the commander of the Leh-based 14 Corps, and includes Naveen Srivastava, Joint Secretary in the Ministry of External Affairs. Casual labourers and need-based employees of Public Works R&B Department Jammu Province on Monday extended their strike by another 72 hours under the aegis of All Department Casual Labourers United Front Jammu Province, demanding immediate regularization of their services. 60,000 casual labourers or need-based employees were engaged by the government from time to time during last over 25 years in different departments for smooth functioning of the government work. The workers have all along been representing to the government for their regularization, but in turn, the authorities at the helm of affairs continued to cause delay in delivery of justice by constituting committees on committees with no desirable result.
प्रोग्राम कर रहे थे, पर हमें लगता है कि जो अब प्रोग्राम होंगे सोशल डिस्टेंस को हमें साइड रखना पड़ेगा और हमें लगता है रोडों पे बाहर निकलना पड़ेगा। और जब तक जो हमारी रेगुलेशन पॉलिसी है, मिनिमम वेजेस एक्ट है और हमारा जो पेंडिंग वेजेज है साल 2-2 साल का, वो रिलीज़ नहीं होती, हमारी मांगें पूरी नहीं हो जाती, तब तक हम लगातार अपनी स्ट्राइक जारी रखें।
Veteran Congress leader and former Minister Mohammad Sharif Niaz passed away on Monday. He was 75. Party sources said that Niaz breathed his last after a brief illness in Jammu, and his last rites will be performed at his native village. As many as 44 bridges built in border areas of Ladakh, Arunachal Pradesh, Sikkim, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Punjab and Jammu and Kashmir were dedicated to the nation by Defence Minister Rajnath Singh on Monday. Inaugurating the bridges at an online event, the Defence Minister in his brief address referred to the situation along India's borders with Pakistan and China. Most of the 44 bridges, including 7 in Ladakh, are in strategically important areas, and they will help the armed forces in ensuring quick movement of troops and weapons. The Defence Minister also symbolically laid the foundation stone of the Nechifu tunnel in Arunachal Pradesh at the virtual event. The Kaam Chhodo Hartal of PHE Employees United Front entered 18th consecutive day on Monday in support of their demands. The strike is being spearheaded under the banner of PHE Employees United Front throughout the Jammu division with demand of regularization of daily rated workers, release of their month-wise wages, clearance of all pending earned wages of workers, compassionate appointments to the next of kin of deceased daily wages, illegal rider of 12 months wages drawn before 3 or 16. The government on Monday announced a one-time ₹10,000 interest-free festival advance to all its officers and employees as part of plans to increase consumer spending, the spur demand in the economy. At a press conference, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman said festival advance was discontinued from 6th Pay Commission for central government employees, but as a one-time measure, an interest-free advance will be given to all officers and employees of the central government, she said. This ₹10,000 advance will come as a prepaid rupee card which can be availed and spent by March 31st, 2021. The repayment will be in 10 installments, she said, adding that ₹4,000 crore is likely to be spent on this. The employees of JPDCL or JKPTCL held strong protest demonstration in the office complex of Chief Engineer at Canal Road on Monday. They were demanding regularization of casual labourers and need-based workers of the JPDCL or PDD. They pointed out that 3,169 need-based casual labourers were working in the department for the last over 15 years who are yet to be regularized. Out of them, 2,707 are getting their salaries and 462 are without NIC clearance, and they are being denied their wages.
स्ट्राइक का 8वां दिन है और हम ये कह रहे हैं कि हमारे ऑफिसर सोए हुए हैं, क्योंकि ये लोग, इनकी जेन्युइन डिमांडें हैं। जब इनसे काम लिया जाता है तो भरपूर तरीके से काम लिया जाता है, भरपूर तरीके से, लेकिन जब इनके मसले होते हैं सारे ऑफिसर चुप हो जाते हैं। हम अपने जेई साहब जेई से भी कहना चाहते हैं, अपने ऑफिसरों से भी कहना चाहते हैं कि आप लोग इनकी सपोर्ट में क्यों नहीं आते।
India's COVID-19 recoveries have surged to over 61 lakh, while active cases of coronavirus infection remained below 9 lakh for the 4th consecutive day, the Union Health Ministry said on Monday. The total recoveries have increased to 61,49,535 and exceeded the active infections by 52,87,682 as on date, it highlighted. The recovered cases were observed to be concentrated in 10 states and UTs, with Maharashtra and Karnataka contributing more than 10,000 to the single-day recovery, it said. The activists of Bharatiya Janata Yuva Morcha Jammu and Kashmir on Monday held a protest demonstration against the recent selection list of fire brigade and demanded its immediate cancellation, failing to which they warned of a massive agitation soon. The protest was held under the leadership of BJYM President Arun Prabhat Singh, who accused huge malpractices and rigging involved in the fire brigade services recruitment.